Another change that I have seen that probably I helped to shape in the early days was the inclusion and use of culturally relevant materials for diverse learners, children from other language and cultural backgrounds. I remember starting as a bilingual ed teacher and having only imported materials to work with, materials in which the language didn't sound like the language with the vocabulary, the lexical items of the children that I was teaching. And I remember not having found myself in the books in school when I was growing up, and here was kind of a repetition of that as working class children in Austin, Texas were not able to find themselves in the books from Puerto Rico or from Spain or from Colombia and South America. I have always been committed to inclusion of diverse authors, especially domestic homegrown authors. And I remember the joy I felt as an adult encountering those first materials coming out of the bilingual education. I think there were resource centers at that time that went out into the neighborhood to bring in the stories of the community and so forth, the folklore, the history that had not been reflected in books for children becoming bilingual in school. So that's another big change that I think has been very important, that we want children not only to, I think of mirrors, windows, and sliding glass doors. We want children to find themselves, to see themselves in the mirrors of literature, to look across through the windows at other cultures, other people, other characters, and then be able to move back and forth between all those different worlds that literature opens up for us. And so the child who commands a broad linguistic repertoire and experiential repertoire is probably going to be most successful in navigating the world. So that means opening up and expanding the authorly cycle and circle to include many diverse authors.